new subscribers, YouTube viewers, and my Twitter followers. I've been kicked off of Twitter for a week for being a bad boy, hurting some commies' feelings, some Twitter fucking commies' feelings. Twitter and YouTube, or Twitter and Facebook, and even YouTube, Google, they are fucking commies. So you do have to watch what you say, or else you'll get eliminated. But Salty Cracker, he's a good guy. He's on Trump's side. I'm on Trump's side. That's probably why I'm getting beat up on Twitter a little bit. But I don't care. I'll just make a new Twitter account and move on. But for now, I'll be back on Twitter on Tuesday. I think my Twitter jail time up is the end of Monday. So Tuesday, it's September 21st right now, 2020, Sunday night. It's Monday morning. It's 12:05. But Salty Cracker, he's a funny guy. He likes to beat up the poor lefties. And I like to beat up the poor lefties too. And I just shake my head when I see these fucking looters and people that burn down businesses and fucking beat up people and kill people on the left side. And the Democrat mayors and the governors of those cities not doing a damn thing to stop it, refusing help from Trump when Trump's offered several times, saying, "Oh, I can't do anything until you say, help me, Mr. Trump," or President Trump. Get in your federal marshals and take care of these scumbags. And in my eyes, the mayors of those cities and the governors of those states, they need to go to jail with these fucking scumbag criminals. They're black and white criminals, so I'm not prejudiced. I'd like to see the whites and the blacks swinging from a rope myself. But Salty here is talking about mail-in voting, or how you should vote in the upcoming election for 2020 to make sure your vote is being counted. You know, if you're going to do a mail-in vote, that's fine. If you're going to do an absentee ballot vote, that's fine, mail it in. But to check to see if your vote is counted, you need to go vote in person. Vote early. You know, they'll have early voting, because it's just going to be a freaking nightmare trying to get your vote in and get everything tallied up right. But go vote in person. When you go vote in person, you gotta make sure you're registered. So hopefully you're registered. Everything's good. You go in person to vote, you'll be on a list. If you got your name crossed off, your vote has already been tallied, so you won't be able to vote, which is good. The Democrats are saying that's illegal. No, it's not. You voted by mail. You went in person to vote. You should be on a list if you were registered to vote. And when you go register in person, or to vote in person, they'll check your list. If you already crossed off, you're not going to be able to vote again, but at least you know your vote went through. So that's how I'm going to do it. I haven't received any ballots in my mail yet. I never requested a mail vote, a mail-in ballot or a absentee ballot, but looks like the Democrats are going to spend a bunch of tax dollars to mail everybody in the world a fucking mail-in ballot. Thank you, Democrats, for wasting all that money. I guess the it's not going to waste. It's helping the post office. I need a little help. But yeah, I do recommend you go check out Salty Cracker. He has some fun videos, and he loves to give the Black Lives Matter criminals hell, and I do the same thing. Not all, the peaceful Black Lives Matter people, they're fine. It's your looters, you're burning down businesses and beating up people, making white people bow down to you. Those people are scumbags. They just need to have a good bloody nose. I've been lucky. I haven't had any person tell me to bow down to them yet. So, and please don't let me fucking have to knock the shit out of you, 'cause I will. It's like, oh yeah, here, I'll give you something to bow down to. But yeah, I won't put up with that shit. And I know you wouldn't if a white person went up to you and said, here, bow down to me. White power. white lives matter. So, alright, well that's my video on how to vote for 2020. If you get a mail-in ballot, fill it out and mail it back. You got absentee ballot, mail it in, I guess. But to double check, make sure your vote counts, because that's what it does. Make sure you're a registered voter. Vote early, because it's gonna be a fucking chaos. Everybody's gonna try to get their votes in. I know I am, but as soon as I'm able to, I'm gonna get it out of my hair and do it. And if I get a mail-in ballot from the mail, I'm gonna fill it out and send it in, and I will personally go vote. And then when they check me on the list and they have me crossed out as already voted, I won't have to go vote again. I'll just turn around and say thank you. Alright everybody, be safe out there. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.